26 Companies Act 2013 we are going to discuss. First, choose the correct answers. The company will have to issue the notice of situation of registered office to the registrar of companies within dash days from the date of incorporation. Incorporation means starting. So within 30 days you have to register the company. Next, how does a person who envisages the idea to form a company is known as promoter. The promoter is a person who have idea to start the business, is known as promoter. Next question, for which type of capital a company pay the prescribed fees at the time of registration? That is authorized capital. Which of the following types of shares are issued by a company to raise capital from the existing shareholder? Existing means who is already a shareholder of a company. Is known as right shares. Specify the type of resolution to be passed to choose the location of registered office of the company within the town or village or city, that is known as board or special. Next, who can issue stock? Who can issue stock? It is public. Specify the document which comes under the Negotiable Instrument Act, that is share warrant. The shares which are offered to the existing shareholder at free of cost. Listen very carefully. Free of cost is known as bonus share. So the shares which is offered to the public for free of cost is known as bonus share. The shares which are offered first to the existing shareholder, at reduced price is known as right share. The Company Act 2013 prohibit the issue of shares at dash to the public, discount to the public. So first time the shares cannot be issued at discount. Now move on to very short questions. First one, what are the 4 stages of formation of company? First stage, promotion, registration, capital subscription, commencement of business. Promotion means you have to start the business. Registration means you have to register the company. Capital subscription, how much capital from you start the business. Commencement of business certificate you have to get from the registrar office. So what is share? What do you mean by share? The term share is viewed by laymen as a fraction or portion of total capital of the company, which have equal denomination. In simple, the total capital of the company is shared by many persons and each share is having equal value. The term share is viewed by laymen as a fraction or portion of total capital of the company, which have equal denomination. In simple, the total capital of the company is shared by many persons and each share is having equal value. What do you mean of this? Means if it is a 5 lakhs rupees of shares of rupees 100 each. So how much? There is 5 lakhs into 100. It's a total authorized capital. Understand? The shares are divided into units. It's known as share. What is bonus share? Bonus shares means to utilize the company's reserve and surpluses, issue of the shares to existing shareholders without taking any consideration is known as bonus shares. What is right shares? Right shares are the shares which are issued by the company with the aim of increasing the subscribed share capital of the company by further issue if it is authorized by the articles. Articles means rules and regulation. The right share are primarily issued to the existing equity shareholder of an issue on pro rata basis. What is right shares? Once again I repeat. Right share are the shares which are issued by the company with the aim of increasing the subscribed share capital of the company by further issue if it is authorized by its articles. Articles means internal rules and regulation of company. The right shares are primarily issued to the existing equity shareholders through a letter of an issue on a pro rata basis. Okay. Now we move on to next question. What is debentures? When a company needs funds of extension and development purpose without increasing its share capital, it can borrow from the general public by issuing certificates for a fixed period of time at a fixed rate of interest. Such a loan certificate is called debenture. For example, if company needs money, it can get money from the public, and when he get the money from the public, he will issue a debenture certificate which is signed by the secretary and director of a company, and they will pay the fixed rate of interest on that loan, and that is known as debenture certificate, which is given to the customer. Now move on to short answer. What do you understand by issue of securities at a premium? This has been asked in the half-yearly examination paper. When shares are issued at a price above the face or nominal value, they are said to be issued at a premium. For example, a share having the face value of rupees 10 and issue at rupees 12. Here rupees 2 is the premium. The amount of share premium has to be transferred to an account called the security premium account. It means if face value of share is rupees 10 and issue at rupees 12, means if issue price is higher than the face value is known as share premium. Next question. Explain different kinds of preference share. This question has been asked in the revision exam. Cumulative preference shares. As the word indicates, all dividends are carried forward until specified and paid out only at the end of the specific period is known as cumulative preference share. Non-cumulative preference shares, the opposite of cumulative. Obviously, dividends are paid out of profits for every year. There are no arrears carried over a time period to be paid at the end of the term. Redeemable preference shares. Such preference shares can be claimed after a fixed period or after giving due notice. Non-redeemable preference shares. Such shares cannot be redeemed. Redeemed means bought back during the lifetime of the company, but can only be obtained at the time of winding up of assets. Convertible preference shares. The shares can be converted into equity shares after a time period or as per the condition laid down in the terms, means as per the rules and regulation. Non-convertible preference shares. Non-convertible preference shares cannot be at any time converted into equity shares. Participating preference shares. Such shares have the right to participate in any additional profit after paying the equity shareholders. So any 3 point is enough because it is 3 mark question. Understand? Next, write the difference between the debentures and shares. Debentures means what? The company will get the loan from the public. Shares means company will issue the shares and get the money from the public. So debenture constitute a loan. Shares are the part of the capital of a company. Here middle and lower level, here only top level. Debenture holders gets a fixed rate of interest. Shareholder gets dividend with a varying rate. Debentures generally have a charge on the assets of the company. Shares do not carry any such charge. Debentures can be issued at a discount. Shares cannot be issued at a discount. Debenture holders do not have any voting right. Shareholders enjoy the voting right. Interest on debenture is payable even if there is no profit. Dividend is payable only if there is a profit. So this is the difference between debenture holder and shareholder. Now move on to second issue. Brief different stages in formation of a company. Formation means starting of a company has been divided into 4 stages. First stage is promotion. Preliminary steps. Appoint bankers, solicitors, broker for the company. Prepare the memorandum and the articles of association of the company. Get it printed and registered. Memorandum means internal rules and memorandum means outer rules and regulation, means name of the company, objective of the company. Articles means internal rules and regulation of company. How to appoint an auditor, accountant, everything. Director, all those things will come under articles of association. So this is external rules and this is internal rules of a company. Get it printed and registered. Find the persons who are ready to sign the memorandum and articles of association, enter into preliminary contracts with underwriters, means brokers, suppliers of raw materials, plant and machinery, etc. So everything should be kept ready and everything will be registered in the registrar office before starting the company. Second stage, incorporation or registration. There is a second stage. The second stage in the formation of the company is incorporation or registration. In this stage, the promoter does the following: application for availability of name of a company, preparation of memorandum and articles of association, declaration from the professional, preparation of affidavit from the subscribers to the memorandum. So name of the company, memorandum articles, and who are the work doing the professional work, everything should be written. Capital subscription is the third stage. Both private company and public company not having share capital can commence its business after the completion of the above stages. The fulfilling formalities to raise necessary capital, adhering to SEBI guidance in this issuing prospectus means application form, passing resolution for making allotment by director, resolution means rules of a director, issuing share certificate in exchange for the allotment. Share certificate means if a public will purchase the share, you have to issue the share certificate. Next point, commencement of business. Commencement of business. Commencement means starting of business. As per section 11 of the Act, a company having a share capital should file with the registrar declaration stating that every subscriber to the memorandum has paid the value of shares agreed to be taken by him. Means the member who returned or signed the memorandum are the member of a company who paid all the shares. Paid up capital is not less than rupees 5 lakhs in case of public limited company and rupees 1 lakh in the case of private limited company. If you want to start a company, if you are a private limited company, minimum 1 lakh should be there in your account to start the company and 5 lakhs in public company. It has filed the registrar the verification of the registered office. It can commence means start business only after fulfilling all the formalities mentioned above and exercise borrowing powers immediately after incorporation. So the company must fulfill all the documents to the registrar office and then so after completion only they can start the business. Third long answer, what are the various kinds of debentures? This question asked in the affiliate exam. On the basis of convertibility, debentures may be classified into following categories: non-convertible debentures, partial convertible debentures, fully convertible debentures, optional convertible debentures. On the basis of security, debentures are classified into secured debentures and unsecured debentures. On the basis of redeemability, debentures are classified into redeemable debentures, perpetual or irredeemable debentures. On the basis of registration, debentures may be classified as a registered debenture or a bearer debenture. So up to this lesson is completed.